Hello, welcome back to Snapbolt. I got a modern league for you here. I am going to continue my testing for the Pro Tour coming up, or I should say the Players Tour that it is now called. I qualified with a top 8 in GP Phoenix, and I've been playing a lot of Tron. That's one of my favorite modern decks. I am likely to play that at the PT, but right now I think Valakut is also very good, so I'm trying kind of like a new brew I have of Valakut. And this deck is just splashing Uro, just because this card is insane. We're basically just playing it as 3 mana, explore, gain 3 life, with, obviously the ability to escape it in the late game. I've played like 2 practice matches with this deck, and Uro was very good. I was even able to do stuff already, just like late game, I just top decked in Uro and just went Uro, play it, escape it in the same turn, win the game. So that's pretty sweet. We have 3 Grazers trying to enable these 3 drops, but this isn't one of those 0 mountain Scapeshift decks. This is just closer to like a standard build with like lots of mountains. So we can also just play lands and then just kill people that way by just playing a bunch of mountains and Valakuts. So that's the main plan. We have a backup field of the dead plan. It's just all green cards, all ramp, 0 bolt in the main, nothing like that. Just 31 lands. And 3 Grazer, 4 Search, 4 Farseek, 4 Sakura. So really straightforward, just trying to ramp hard. Only 3 Scapeshift, not 4. I found just sometimes if you have too many Scapeshifts, they can kind of get stuck in your hand and you don't ramp as hard. So I'm just trying more lands, less Scapeshifts. And then the sideboard, Triple Anger. This card's just good against aggro, and it's actually good against dredge. A couple Cage to help that matchup. And then couple Veil. This card is just busted. I saw a deck from Yamakiller, popular Magic Online player. Good, nice guy too. I've played him once in real life, but he had a version of red-green Scapeshift, just 4 Veil of Some Remain, which I think, especially for bigger tournaments on Magic Online, is a pretty good build because you're just gonna face against Bant and Bullet Control a lot these days. So that's kind of sick, and even Jund, which this is good against as well. And then Obstinate Baloths for burn and Jund, Damping Spheres for combo or, maybe Amulet decks, and Rexage just when we want it against Blood Moon or just stuff like that. But other than that, the deck is pretty straightforward, and I'm excited to cast some Uros in this deck, so I'll see you in round 1. Welcome to round 1. We're against Antec Nation. We're on the play. Let's see what we open here. This hand doesn't look great. We only have 2 lands, but I think I'm going to keep. We have double Primeval Titan. We do have 31 lands in the deck, so we're likely to draw lands. And we have a Farseek to ramp us. So hopefully we just draw all lands and go Farseek, Uro, Titan. This deck is a little bit slower, but I feel like it's more consistent than the other versions of other Primeval Titan decks, just because we're really just trying to turn 4 Titan, and we can turn 3 Titans sometimes off Grazer starts, or Search for Tomorrow starts with Castle Garenbrig, so we can turn 3 Titan, but we're just trying to consistently T4 Titan. Serum Visions, sure, we might be up against combo, which might not be our best matchup. Darkslick Shores, Serum. Looks like combo. Just gonna fetch a Stomping Ground here. I want to get mountains into play. Stomping Ground tapped. There's a Steam Vents. I mean, I could just play Steam Vents rather than Wooded Foothills, and I think I will. Would you like to pay 2 life? Yes. And then play Farseek, so he should know what we're doing now. Probably the Steam Vents is a little weird for him to see with a Farseek, but he should know that we're just scape shifting now. Definitely getting Mountain. Could just get Cinder Glade here, because I don't want to draw that naturally. Yeah. I can use this Wooded Foothills to get another Steam Vents as well in case I want to escape Uro. Now we'll see what combo deck we're up against. Another Darkslick. This could be Ad Naz. Could also be the new inverter combo deck. Could be either one still. Alright, let's hope we draw a land off this Uro trigger. Uro's like just seems really good against like the burn matchup and the fair matchups. Not as insane in these type of combo matchups. Oh man, and we drew Grazer. That was probably our worst draw, one of our worst draws in the deck. Now I sacrifice Uro. There's no point to even playing Grazer, I don't think. Man, missing this land drop was bad. I potentially should have mulliganed this hand, but thought we could just draw more lands than we did. And I could play Grazer, but I don't really see a reason to. I guess if we draw exactly Castle Garenbrig, we're in good shape, but we might just be dead right here. On life, sure. I don't even need to fetch right here. There's Castle Garenbrig, okay. We have a chance. We can only Scapeshift next turn, so he can still just kill us next turn, but nothing we can do about that. Now I just go Steam Vents untapped, and then play Primeval Titan. So I can't believe we just drew Castle Garenbrig there. Prime time, yeah. Gotta use this mana. And then I think I just get. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have gotten a different land and then gotten a Field of the Dead, but I don't think I even want to do that. I just don't think there's any land we can get that actually matters. I think I'm just gonna get double Valakut. Might want to get green sources. I guess this is just the safest thing. I mean, we also can't kill him with the Scapeshift, so this way we might be able to like get 2 more Valakuts and then get a bunch of mountains, and then kill him with all the triggers separately. But it looks like we're dead. Yeah, just add Nas. I was right. Not a good matchup for us. He just gets to draw his whole deck here and then kill us. I'll just let him do it. Nothing we could have done. We were just a little bit too slow. We'll just board in the Wreck Sages, the Damping Spheres. Could be hard, can be hard for them to combo. Does he have a Manamorphose in here somewhere? He has a bunch of Thassa's Oracles. Okay. He's got a lot of them. So he also just had, he's just Adnaz with the combo of Angel's Grace and then you spoils for a card that's not in your deck. So you just basically you exile your entire deck and then you play Thassa's Oracle. So that's a 3 card 4 mana win. Oh, he just uses Pentad Prism, not Manamorphose. Okay. Yeah, this matchup does not seem good. Bringing Cages, Wreck Sages. Don't even think I want Veil of Summer. I don't think that really does anything. Definitely want all the fast. Definitely want all the fast ramp. Uro seems pretty bad. Could just take out all of them. And maybe even like a Scapeshift. Because he can counter Scapeshift fairly easily. Could take out a land. I could take out Field of the Dead. I don't think that's a great way to victory, but I guess if he has some type of like more side effect, I might want the Field of the Dead. Could take out either basic island or like breeding pool, just because I mean I might as well take out breeding pool just because I took out all the blue cards. I think you just try it like this. I don't think I want Obstinate Baloth. I don't think I want Cage either. I don't think he's really casting spells from graveyards at all. Just try it like this. Just hope to draw Damning Sphere, or I mean we can always summon us back for Rex Sage or just draw Rex Sage. Like to play first, yes. Keep this hand. Kind of awkward here. Our only green source is a tap land, but I think I just can't mull hands like this. Bunch of lands, ramp spell. We have packed for Rex Sage. We kept 7. Leyline, sure. We have Rex Sage for that later. Not worried about that. Cinder Glade pass. There's no rush for us to kill that Leyline. Hopefully he kept a double Lotus Bloom. Okay, well we got to do something before that. Wow. And T1 Pentad Prism? Jesus, he's really going for it. Well, all I can really do is Grazer, put a land in, and play another land. Pass the turn. He's only got 3 cards left. And he doesn't have another land, but he's got double Lotus Bloom. That's the problem. One problem for us is we can't pact because we don't have a second green source. So we're kind of just sitting here. Those Lotus Blooms are going to go off and I feel like we're going to die. Scapeshift not going to do it. We only have 1 green source as well, damn. We have to just hope he doesn't really have anything and he kept a bad hand with Leyline, and then we draw a green source and start tightening. Draws have been kind of awkward here, but again, I think this is a really bad matchup for us. Okay, he's got a ton of mana. We just only ramped once and haven't done anything. That was our turn 4. We just aren't even playing spells, so yeah, looking really bad. Angel's Grace, Ad Nas, then I'll just concede. Alright, GG's, quick round 1, and 0-1, I'll see you in round 2. Alright, after a quick 0-1, we're on the play for round 2 here. Man, kind of, oh no, this hand's fine. I was going to say kind of awkward, but I thought this was a different land at first, so I didn't realize we had the forest for castle. So yeah, this is a snap keep. But again, we want to draw some lands. Drawing these scape shifts early is not ideal. Just going to lead on Stomping Ground, Search for Tomorrow, T2 Sakura-Tribe. Hopefully draw some lands in T3 Titan here. Yes. Suspend. Pass the turn. We just want to draw land. Oh, is this infect? Maybe not. We have 31 lands, so I guess I could just hide Castle Garenbrig for now. Just play Sakura-Tribe. We're gonna have to get a forest off either Sakura-Tribe or Search for Tomorrow, so I'll probably just get it off Sakura-Tribe to be safe. Botanical Sand. Oh, is this Neobrand? Man, these combo decks just rough matchups for us. Just feels like it's Neobrand. I mean, we can cast a Titan here. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. He just has all the time in the world. Get Mountain. Play Castle. We have the turn 4 win, but that just might not be good enough. Primeval Titan, yes. Maybe he just doesn't have it though. He also mulliganed, so he might have kept like a kind of a sketchy 6. 1, 2, 3 mountains. I don't know if there's a reason for me to get double Valakut. I think I just get Valakut plus Mountain. I don't even want to show him Blue Source. Just, I don't want to like alert him to anything. I guess I can just get Valakut plus Field of the Dead. Just, I don't know if that will matter, but it could matter. I want another green source because I want to be able to cast double Scapeshift potentially next turn. Is Cracking Grove? Yeah, this is most likely Neobrand. I'd be surprised if it's not. And it is for sure. Now let's see if we're dead. Looks like it. Yep. So we can draw 14. We just have to hope he misses. Because if he does, we can just kill him. I think from here they don't miss that often though. He's got 17 cards in hand. He already played a land, so that might make it a little tougher, but if he's got the shoal, then he can just keep drawing. Cast another Allosaurus Rider. Oh wow. Did he miss? Looked like he missed. That's shocking. So I can just attack and get double Mountain, and then I trigger because I have 4 mountains plus a Valakut. So I just go trigger, shoot both at him. Oh, then he can gain life in response potentially. I think that's fine. You might want me to do that, but I'm still just gonna go for it. Just going to attack and get double Mountain, trigger, point both at him. Yes, so I'll just get Cinder Glade, Stomping Ground. No. Point both at him. We'll see if he can gain a bunch of life here. If he does, then we can Scapeshift him. Yes. And yes. I'm shocked we won that game. I think this deck is bad though. I mean, it can win on turn 1. I just think it's wildly inconsistent, and like a lot of times you're just gonna like mull to 5 and then be like, okay, I can't do anything for infinite turns. This is good. This is good hate. Rexage I don't think does anything. I don't think Veil really does anything either. This is another matchup where Uro just seems terrible. This combo matchups. Not where I want to be with the Uro Valakut deck. I think we'll just do the same thing. Side out Uros and a blue-green land. Keep the island, sure. I could side out island as well, I guess. Then I'm keeping Uro. Maybe I want Rexage. I don't think they usually have any like permanent like artifact or enchantment hate for us. Would it be safe to bring in 1 Rexage and just side out island as well? That seems good to me. Go down to 29 lands. I think it's fine, especially in this matchup. Alright. Just have 1 Rexage to at least pack for, just in case. I don't know if it does anything, but it just seems like a safe play in case he has something like stupid that we don't know about. Yeah, I just think this Neobrand deck, like I was saying, is just super inconsistent. Can't keep this. In other matchups, like if this was like against Jund, I'd probably keep, but gonna snap Maul. This like does our plan, but we don't have hate. I think I want to try to find Damning Sphere or Cage at this point. Like going turn 2 Farseek, he kept 7. I just don't think it's gonna be enough. We might just be dead anyway, but I'll go to 5. I mean, I don't think going to 4 is really that great. So, I mean, is this hand just hoping he just doesn't do anything at all? What am I putting back? Like, Grazer plus land? Just seems bad. Maybe going to 4 and trying to find Damning Sphere or Cage can just win us the game potentially, where I don't think this can. Alright, well now I have to keep. I can't go to 3, I don't think. Put back Scapeshift. Land Dryad. Now we have to just hope to basically draw Cage on D1. Tried to mull for our hate, just didn't get there. Suppose I just play this. You put 1 card on top, 1 on bottom, and we might just be dead. Looks like it. Summoner's Pack for Rider. Play Rider. Exiling Pacted, Manamorphose, Spirit Guide. Eldritch Evolution, sure. See if he misses again. At this point, I think it's too late, just because he has a Gristlebrand in play on turn 2. Oh no, I mean, I guess he has to win because of Pact. So definitely don't concede yet, because if he misses here again, then he just dies to his own Pact. Casting Allosaurus Rider, okay. Is he dead? he might have just missed twice. See, this deck just, it loses to Force Negation, it loses to itself. Looks like we got him. Can he pay for Pact? I don't think he can. Can he like Angel's Grace or Stifle it? Maybe? Then he discards 5 cards. And then I'll play a Sakura-Tribe, but I mean, he's just gonna have to pay for Pact, so he has to make 2 more mana somehow. Oh, I guess he can go double Simian Spirit Guide. But he's used 1 already, so he has to have 2 more. I guess he could have that. We'll see. Either he forgot or he has it. 1. Manamorphose, looking for another one. Green, green. Another one. He's trying to find another Spirit Guide, it looks like. And he concedes. Well, our deck worked really well there, huh, guys? It's just pretty funny. 2 combo matchups. Pretty one-sided. I'll see you in round 3. Welcome to round 3. We're against Skurgo 9-2. We're on the draw. That was a pretty hilarious last match. He just like basically comboed both times and then didn't function. This hand's really slow. I think I'm gonna keep. I mean, we're playing a 31 land deck. We're gonna have hands with a lot of lands. We can still draw an accelerant in the first 2 draw steps. We're on the draw. I think this is fine. There we go. Now I just want to play a land that for sure comes in tapped. See what we're up against. Windswept Heath for Stomping Ground. Could this be some type of mirror? No plays at all. That's weird. Now I don't want to get basic, I don't think. Actually, maybe I do. Because what if he is an awkward draw of like a Blood Moon deck? I don't think getting Forest actually hurts me that much. So I'm actually going to do it. Just talk myself into it. I think this is the safest way, and he seems to be a fair deck, so just playing it this way just slows us down a little bit, but it just seems like way safer. Because if he just goes Blood Moon here, I'm going to be really thankful I got it. Oh, Legion War Boss. Sure. We can't really kill creatures, so we just have to try to ignore it and do our thing. Which we can certainly do. I'm just going to block Sack here. I guess I could wait and block next turn, but I don't really see the reason to. I'll just get Mountain here. Farseek. Okay, that's a good draw. So now I can go Dryad, play 2 lands, then Farseek. Could also Pact for Uro, but I don't think that's nearly as good. Wooded Foothills. I guess I don't even need to crack Wooded Foothills yet. I can just tap it for mana. Seems fine to me. Green, Farseek. I'll just get a Stomping Ground this time, I believe. I guess I could get... Yeah, I'll just get Stomping Ground. No. And I'll kill Legion War Boss. I guess I could have gotten another Valakut there. I was just kind of trying to get more mountains into... Oh no, I couldn't. I was Farseek. What am I talking about? Yeah, I was like, did I just mess that up? But I was obviously just casting Farseek. Pillage on our Valakut. Sure. Okay. So now if we draw any land... Okay, yeah, that's really good. That just allows us to cast Primeval Titan for double Valakut. And then we'll get 4 triggers. So I think I'll lead just by attacking. Then I can also Field of the Dead, get 2 more triggers. So I think he's just dead here. Ooh, actually I shouldn't definitely not attack, because he could certainly have Lightning Bolt. So I'm actually not going to attack. I'm just going to go to main 2. I don't want this to die. Because I definitely want all my Valakuts to be mountains. I should have seen what happened. It doesn't really matter too much. I'm just not going to attack that. I'm not going to risk block and then bolt on Dryad during combat. So shock this in. Yes. And then green. Play Primeval Titan, get 2 Valakuts. That'll be 4 triggers, and then that's game. Yeah, 4 triggers, and then 2 more triggers. And then he's just conceding to that. Looks like we're up against Ponza, though. Interestingly enough, I don't think it's a terrible matchup for us. I think it's okay. Let's bring in Rexage. Maybe we want Anger too. Especially we saw Legion Warboss. He might just be more of an aggro version too. If he has Legion Warboss, he must have Rabble Master, right? Maybe I just want like all this. Seems good to me. 8 cards. It's going to be hard to cut enough stuff. Let's see. I don't even really want to cut the arrows either because gain 3 life explore seems good. We can definitely cut the Scapeshifts. I don't think I need them to win. Cutting the Summoner's Pact is kind of weird because it finds Rexage, but I think that's fine as well. Could cut like 2 of the Farseeks. Maybe one of the Grazers just because it's a weaker card, even though it's a good blocker. I think I want all the arrows. Alright, let's try this. Not sure about that sideboard. Not sure if I want all these Angers, but I think I do, considering what I saw. Alright. Let's see what he's got. I'll keep this hand. This hand looks good. All we need to do is draw lands, and we got a lot of lands in the deck. I've said that a lot recently. Utopia Sprawl. Okay. I guess this hand can knock in a basic forest. So if we get Blood Mooned, we get Blood Mooned. Most of those decks have been playing Magus though. Maybe now that they don't have Once Upon a Time, they went back to Blood Moon. We'll see. This might just be like a Rabble Master or something. Magus. Okay, well we can anchor that. Hopefully he commits another threat to the board that can be angered. Sure. Return to nature. Perfect. So now I just get to anger away both his guys, get my green source back, have another anger back. Yeah, I'll get a breeding pool and shock in right now. Now I can start playing Obstinate Balos. I can play Sakura-Tribe. Oh, Pillage. It's annoying. Now I'm just going Sakura-Tribe, I think, because I can just block sack. He's only got 2 cards in hand. The third anger, just all the angers. We can just get a forest with the Sakura-Tribe, which is nice. Blood Moon. It's annoying. At least we can get 1 basic here. Block. Okay. Sack at forest. We need to find either like a Search for Tomorrow, another Sakura-Tribe. Just anything that can get us forest. Just act like I have Bolt. Don't want to be taking damage. Another Blood Moon. Oh, Clothis. That's annoying. Alright. Oh, Farseek cannot actually get a basic forest. So I just have to get a duel. Suppose I just get Cinder Glade. Passing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs 7 devotion. Pillage our forest. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Can't cast any spells through the Blood Moon. Should have probably brought in both Rexages. Oh, I think I did. Okay, well, I can anger all that stuff. It's just going to be hard now that we have to literally just draw forest now that he killed our other forest. We showed him a bunch of angers, but I don't think he can really play around that. I mean, maybe we can still win if we draw forest into... Wow, Cranko? Alright, now we're dead. I guess we weren't dead on board because this just attacks for 2. Wait, are these tapped and attacking? Can't move this? Okay. Well, whatever. No. They're not attacking. So I guess I only get attack for 4 and then go down to 1. But yeah, it didn't matter at that point. Yeah, I did bring in both Rex Sages, so that's good. Wonder if I want the Summoner's Pact. Just seems kind of awkward. I like setting out a couple of the Farseeks. Maybe I want Grazer though, even over another Farseek. Just because Farseek can't even get basic forest. Definitely want to keep hands that can potentially get basic forest and keep that in mind when we're keeping. Alright, this looks great. So I can even go Wooded Foothills, get basic forest, cast Search for Tomorrow. Just to be safe, he mulligans to 4. Okay. I mean, especially without Once Upon a Time, that deck mulligans a lot more now. You can't also turn 1 Blood Moon, so I can just start Forest, Search for Tomorrow. I don't think there's any downside to that. I can always get another Forest off Search also. I could expose my Valakut to a pillage if I want. Just to get the tap land into play. I think it's... I was going to say I think it's worthwhile, but I could always just play it next turn with Dryad, and he actually can't kill it this turn anyway. I'll just play it. The reason I'm not fetching Wooded Foothills is because if he somehow Blood Moons, I mean, like I said, I can always get another forest with Search. He shocks and he's passing. Does he have like Bone Crusher Giant? That's like really the only thing I can think of. Once Upon a Time is banned now. Suppose I'm just getting my second forest. I think it's just the safest line. I can play both my lands from hand. Cast this. We have Dryad to turn on Valakut as well. My version of the deck right now also only has only two basic forests main. Now I go Dryad, play Stomping Ground, tap, play Wooded Foothills. And then I get to shoot him here. No, next turn I do. I have to control 5 other ones. So definitely don't want to crack Wooded Foothills if I don't have to. I'll return to Nature of the Dryad. See, that's kind of annoying, but I already got an extra land out of it, so it's okay. It'll allow me to play Primeval Titan. Blood Moon? Oh, Legion Warboss? Sure. Not even going to anger that. I'm just going to play Primeval Titan next turn. Guess I'll just fetch here for Steam Vents. Untap, play Primeval Titan. Now I just have to get... Oh, I didn't mean to reveal hand. Doesn't matter. Alright, we got there against Ponza. I was probably just going to get double mountain there and go shoot, and then he's 2 cards versus 6/6. And we had a Sakura-Tribe. We were drawing a Valakut, or I guess we were going to shuffle, but nice. 2-1. We'll see you in round 4. Alright, we're against Galantor. Gonna keep this hand. Do I turn 1 Grazer or do I turn 1 Suspend Search? Don't know which one is better. I'm assuming Grazer's better because then I can hardcast Search if I want on T2. Grazer is just not a very good card. I think I'm gonna get Stomping Ground here. We don't have the Uro right now. Yes. Grazer. Put in Field of the Dead. Pass the turn. Then next turn just cast Search for tomorrow. Probably for Forest. Flooded Strand, fetch Steam Vents, Serum Visions. This could be some type of Urza deck. Castle Garenbrig's very good draw. Do I want to get that into play? I think I do. But I still need one more green source. So I think I'll keep it in hand just to surprise him. And go hardcast Search for tomorrow. Get Snow-Covered Forest. Pass the turn, and then I can T3 Titan because I have the castle. T1 Grazer, T2 Hardcast Search for tomorrow, T3 Titan. Opt. Is this Blue Moon? Serum Visions. Could this be like Kiki or I feel like it's just Blue Moon. But T3 Titan's going to be pretty good against him, and we have all the Primeval Titans. We can even start triggering Field of the Dead. Right, he just concedes. He knows we're casting Titan. And there what were we gonna get? Probably just like Valakut plus maybe Steam Vents, trigger Field twice, have 3 mountains in play and a Valakut, and make 2 more guys. I don't really know what he's on, but Ops, Serum Visions. He probably has counter spells. Maybe he has Blood Moons as well. No, not that one. I wanted these. Just don't know exactly what his deck is. This is probably what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I think that's fine. Just might not even need to go as fast in this matchup. Scapeshift actually does seem good. Search for tomorrow seems great. Uro seems fine as well. Double Rexage might be too much, but I think it's just safe. Could just bring in 1 Rexage. I think I want to keep all the lands. Alright, let's just go with this. Really not too sure. We only saw Serum Vision and Opt. We saw Flooded Strand as well, which makes me think it's Blue Moon, but I'm just really not sure. This hand's not good. I'm gonna mulligan actually. Alright. I'll keep this. It's pretty awkward. Could put back a Scapeshift. Yeah. I want to keep all the lands in the Uro, so it's between Scapeshift and Titan. And I think Scapeshift is just the worst of the cards here. Especially considering we have the castle. Fetch, Shock, Serum. Not surprising there. I'm just going to lead Castle. He bottom on Serum. Maybe he's missing lands. Planning to go Castle, tap Steam Vents, and then start playing Uros. Let's see, is this like a Young Pyromancer? I was just feeling like he had that for some reason. Thing in the Ice? Yeah, Young Pyromancer. I don't know why. I just like had a feeling he had that. Alright, we'll suspend this and play this tapped. Not too worried about Young Pyromancer. I mean, we can race that, assuming he doesn't have like a million counterspells. Opting. Bottom. Hits a land. Another Young Pyromancer? Yeah. Okay. Thought he might be doing something like that. Just from all the cantrips, I guess, I figured I was like, he might have Young Pyro. Alright, this doesn't come off suspend yet. Now I'm just going Mountain, Uro, put in a breeding pool, go up to 21. Draw, put this in, no. Pass the turn. We need another green source to activate this castle, but the Search for Tomorrow, if this resolves, then we just go 5th land, 6th land, Titan anyway. But we're not really close to activating Valakut yet. But we can just start Field of the Dead and crushing these Pyromancers. He probably has, I was going to say, okay, Ashiok, that wrecks us. Counters our Search for Tomorrow. Forces us just to have to cast Uro. Still going to cast Search. I want it to go to the graveyard for Uro. Veil of Summer. We can't cast Titan because we don't have double green, and it's not even good in the face of that anyway. So just cast another Uro here. Go back up to 19. Draw a card. Put lands into play. Gonna try to cycle this Veil of Summer. If you cast a blue spell, I guess he can Ashiok exile our graveyard. I don't know why he didn't the first turn. He wants to keep it at 5. Or maybe he's just gonna do it now. Now we're looking pretty dead though to that Ashiok. Young Pyromancer's just going off over there. So now he exiles our Uros, sure. Still gonna draw with Veil of Summer. We probably want to bring in a couple of the Angers. Probably should have some Fries in the sideboard too for Ashiok. So I can cast Primeval Titan, but then if he attacks with all, I'm taking 7, 8, 9 down to 3. I can attack Ashiok and play another Titan. I mean, that's probably not going to be enough. I mean, I suppose I like cast a 6/6. Don't even get to trigger though. Oh, he's just gonna counter it. Alright, so it might just be blue-red mid-range, like blue-red spells kind of. Bring in the Angers here. Definitely want all the Veils still. Don't want Obstinate Baloth. Go down on the Scapeshift a little bit. Go down on the Uro. Maybe cut one land. Alright. Let's try it like this. Be on the play. This hand's pretty slow. I think I'm actually going to keep though. I mean, our deck's kind of slow. And this hand is pretty resilient, especially towards Ashiok. I gotta play a blue and or green source next turn though for Uro. Okay, of course, search for tomorrow we draw on the second turn. But I shouldn't complain too much. We just go fetch shock at Stomping Ground, suspend search. Sure. Could also just get basic here. He might have Blood Moon. Alright. Talk myself into it. We get to Uro next turn. Putting in a second Valakut. So that's not too bad. This also saves us damage getting basics. May have a remand here. Can't really play around it though. I'll go Breeding Pool. Uro. Be surprised if he didn't have a counterspell of some type. Aether Gust. Let's see. I think I want to put it on top. So next turn I'm searching up to 4 lands and then playing a land up to 5 lands. I'll put it on top. Seems good enough to me. Seems better than a random card in our deck. He did not tap out for Ashiok, so that's a decent sign. Cast search. Oh, I guess Uro gets shuffled away. If this resolves. It does. Do I want another basic? At this point, no. I need to start playing mountains. Play Valakut pass. Could have played a mountain there to try to start getting more mountains into play, but I think this is probably better. We're not under any pressure, which is nice. We can just keep playing lands. If he taps out for a Jace or something, it's so good for us. Cinder Glade. Don't even want to play this Primeval Titan right here. It's just going to get countered for sure. I'd rather just keep playing lands and force him to hold up mana. We don't have like infinite threats in hand, so I'd rather just wait. I'd also be surprised if he doesn't have some number of Blood Moons. Yeah, he opted now. Sheltered Thicket. It's another mountain, but I think I want to just cycle this now. Wooded Foothills. Alright, I'll play that. Play around Ashiok. Can also get another basic if I need. So getting a Mystic Sanctuary for Opt or for Aether Gust. Alright, it's fine. Probably just getting a Steam Vents here with this Wooded Foothills. I could have just left it uncracked again to play around Blood Moon, but I am choosing not to do that at the moment. So we have 1, 2, 3 mountains, going up to 4 and then potentially 5. Try to cast a Sakura here. Spell Snare, okay. Definitely has Cryptic up. Just gonna play land and pass. Hopefully just draw Veil of Summer at some point. Only with the one red source in play, wow. Draw 2 cards right now? Wow. I don't understand. I mean, I know he has an Aether Gust in hand. He's missing land drops, that's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains. No, he has Aether Gust for sure. Just gonna play Misty and pass. He discarded a Snapcaster Mage. He definitely has counterspells up. I'm not gonna crack Misty right now. Summoner's Pact. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can cast Summoner's Pact. He'll probably let it resolve, and then he'll like Aether Gust Primeval Titan. He has 7 cards in hand. I think I'm just going to keep waiting and playing lands. Can crack this Misty and double bolt at any time now. Mystic Sanctuary, put Archmage Shrine back. Sure. Oh, he's putting Opt on top. We know he has Aether Gust in hand. He can't really commit to the board, so he's kind of just stuck to passing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mountains in play right now with a Misty uncracked. Castle Garenbrig. It's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it is because. Let's see. I think I have enough. I have plenty of green sources. So now I'm gonna go for it here. It's probably just gonna have multiple counters, but I think this is fine. I Summoner's Pact for prime time. Actually, didn't think about it till right now, but I guess I Summoner's Pact for Uro. Cast Uro, then he has to Aether Gust it, because if he just counters it, I just can rebuy it from the graveyard. That's better than prime time. Cast Uro. Then he gets Aether Gusted. I'll put it on top. Play Castle Garenbrig. Pass the turn. Definitely want to draw Uro. Gotta pay for Pact next turn. This is an interesting game. Our opponent is kind of in an awkward position, but so are we. Alright, let's pay for Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Draw Uro, cast it. See if it gets Aether Gusted again. Which it certainly might. Let's see. Green, blue, red, Uro. Cryptic counter draw, sure. Might have another Cryptic. I think I'm going for Primeval Titan here though. Let's fetch. Get a Cinder Glade. Double Bolt. Play Island. Play Primeval Titan. Oh, I have to always yes to the other one. I'm almost sure he has another Cryptic here. Deprive, bouncing Mystic Sanctuary, okay. Then Mystic Sanctuary, put Cryptic or Deprive back on top. Putting Cryptic on top. See if you can draw into that. Anger of the Gods, it's a funny one. Alright, blue, blue, green, green. Cast Uro. Aethergust. Put it on top. Pass the turn. Snapcaster Archmage Charm. Yep. Alright. Can also anger if we need to. Don't need to yet. Cast Uro. We know he has Cryptic, right? He chose not to use it. It's interesting. No. I suppose I'm activating Castle here. I don't know if it actually does it. It doesn't matter, does it? I think it's better to. Oops. Tapped 1/2 money. Activate Castle, cast Sakura-Tribe. Sometimes I don't enjoy playing this deck in real life as much because you're just shuffling your library so often. Let's see. I could shoot now, but I don't think I want to. Because I can't cast Uro anyway. May have misplayed that turn by activating Castle, but I don't think I would have really wanted to anger here anyway. I'm just going to wait. Force him to take an action. Just going to take 2 off Snapcaster Mage. I'm not worried about that. Can also start attacking with Sakura. I want to put him in the position where he's forced to take actions. Young Pyromancer? Sure. I can anger those away. I know he has Cryptic though, but I can also just play Mountains and kill him. Rexage, okay. Not ideal. Let's see, is there any way I can like... I don't want these just to stay around, but I'm not sure if anger is going to resolve. I feel like it's not going to resolve. But the problem is if I sack Sakura and point 2 triggers at his face, and then cast Anger, and then Anger doesn't resolve. It's not good for me. I guess then I can still cast Uro though from the graveyard. I think this is better. I think I do want to just point the triggers at his face, because then any mountain I draw is lethal. Not sure if he can gain life. So I'm just going to point both at his face here. Then I'm going to cast Anger and then cast Uro. Because this puts him one mountain away from dead. Force of Negation. Pitching Force of Negation. Okay. Oh, it gets exiled. Wow. So I can't even Uro now. I could play Rexage. Don't know if he has Blood Moon. I'll just wait one turn. He has Cryptic. But if I draw any mountain, he's dead. Alpine Moon. Okay. He names Valakut. Do I start with Primeval Titan? No, because I can still get Field of the Dead. So now I'm activating Castle. Oh, those add any color. Activate Castle, cast Rexage. See if this gets countered. Does. So now I cast Primeval Titan, I think. This is any colors. Just cast Primeval Titan here. Can still get Field of the Dead. Disdainful Stroke. Okay. It's coming down to it. Now I cast Uro. Blue, green, blue, green. And then exile 4, 1, 2, and 5, 3, 4, 5. Cast Uro. Another mana leak. Oh my god. Man. That was brutal. 4. So we go to 1 at this point. I think we're dead. Mana leak. Oh, okay. If this resolves. Can we survive at 1? Another counterspell. Good game, opponent. That was a really good match. Opponent just had it all there. Really close. You saw the power of Uro casting it a bunch of times. I'm not sure if I misplayed that game, if there was a way I could have won. Needed to draw these. That's what I really needed. Really good match. 2 and 2. Let's see if we can at least 3-2 this. Alright, 2 and 2. See if we can go positive in this. Hand's not very good. We're on the play. We have a lot of lands. All we have is a T3 Dryad though. Let's see if we can do better. Suppose I keep. Could put back a Primeval Titan. No, I'll just keep it like this. Pay 2 life. Suspend. Pass the turn. Hopefully we draw lands. I've said that so many times and I'm running 31 lands. Arid Mesa, interesting. Castle Garenbrig. Alright, just get the tap land into play here. We still want to just draw non-stop runner lands here. See if we're playing against some weird red-white control deck in the 2-2 bracket. That makes me want to just get a forest here. Is that worth it? I think it is. There's a Cinder Glade. So we drew land successfully. Let's cast Uro. Put a Valakut into play. And I'll put a Cinder Glade into play as well. So hopefully no Blood Moon one time. Then we can just cast Titan next turn. Temple. This looks like red-white control to me. Misty Rainforest. Does he have a response and draw? Looks like no. He could have Path and Bolt and stuff. Let's see. I could go Misty Rainforest. I still only go up to 3. I guess I'm doing it. Misty gets Steam Vents. This way I'll be able to flashback Uro at some point. Yes. And then I just play Titan. Then I'm getting Field of the Dead plus Mountain. Which mountain do I want? I guess Sheltered Thicket's fine. Now I have four mountains is the sweet spot. Oh shit, I only have 3. I think it's fine though. We still wanted to get Field of the Dead just to start making zombies. Wrath, yeah, this is some weird red-white control deck. Not sure what's going on over there. Oh well, we just win. Unless he goes like Force of Negation or something. Let's see. Can I also cast Titan? Is there any reason to? I mean, I actually can. So, or no, do I have enough green sources? Actually, yes, I do. I'm going to do it just for fun. Field of the Dead. Castle out, a Titan. Yes, use the ability. Just get some Valakuts. And then I'll cast Scapeshift. Because I can. I don't think he can have anything. Let's go. And he concedes. Alright, yeah, this looks like red-white prison. Definitely want Rex Age. I don't think I want Anger. Don't think I want Aloth. think that's all I really want. I just want to stick to my game plan. I guess Grazer's like pretty awful. Just go with this. Just draw a hand where I can like where I can get my basic forests out, hopefully. Pretty straightforward plan here. My original brew, I just was playing Force of Vigor in the sideboard over Rex Sage, but I just think having a couple packs plus the Rex Sage package is just too valuable. And definitely keep this hand. We have a T1 Forest Search for tomorrow, so that seems ideal in this matchup. And then we have a T2 Farseek, T3 Uro. So this curve is pretty nice. I think this deck is very good against fair decks. We lost to that blue control deck, but it was a close match, and we just needed to draw our Veil of Summers. Definitely getting basic. Oh, Rex Sage, that's a really nice one to draw. I don't know exactly what my opponent's trying to do. I mean, I'm assuming he just only played Wrath of God last round. I'm assuming he's a red-white control or prison deck, but I mean, who really knows? Pass the turn. Gemstone Cowards. Yeah, he's got to be prison. It's like a Chalice on 1. We don't really have any 1-drops. Oh, Spyglass. What's he going to name? Uro? I have no clue. He's going to name Wooded Foothills, maybe? What is he going to name? Why does he even have this in his deck? What does that do against us? Like, he can name Fetchland or Uro or Sakura-Tribe. I guess he can name Sakura-Tribe. Pretty sure that Reclamation Change. Alright, it's pretty clear our opponent just doesn't know what's going on because this stops activated abilities. This is a triggered ability, obviously. I mean, that is not going to work out how he wants it to work out. So that's kind of crappy for him, but it's not exactly my fault. We have a breeding pool. No reason to get a basic. I could get an extra blue source here, but I could also get I cannot get a basic forest, but I can get that with search. I'm just going to get a Steam Vents. That way I can flashback Uro or escape Uro. Is this a Blood Moon? Might not even have Blood Moon. Yeah, he does. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, maybe he's hoping like he has nothing to name, so he's hoping I just like I'm too scared to cast Rex Sage or something. But that's definitely not going to work. I think I just get Forest here. Yeah, I'll just get Forest. There's a Valakut, so I can play that untapped. I mean, I guess I'm just Rex Saging the Blood Moon here. Sorcerer Spyglass definitely does not stop Rex Sage. Next turn, we can just Primeval Titan. It's a Planeswalker or something. Timely Reinforcements, sure. I don't know why that's in his deck either. Looks like our opponent's probably just new to the game. That's quite alright. I guess I don't need to take damage off this breeding pool right now. Yeah, he says, GG, you're too good for me. GG's. I'm gonna say, yeah, Spyglass. I'm gonna try to help him out if I can. Only stops. I'm JK, man. You suck. Okay, well, I'm not gonna try to help him then. Thought he was like just being a nice guy. He said I'm too good for him, but obviously he's not a very good player. I don't know if he's still, but hey, at least you're good at Magic Online. I can't tell if he's salty or if he's like just kidding around. I'm just not gonna respond at this point though. I was gonna try to be nice, but just better not to get involved, I suppose. Just gonna get Field of the Dead plus Red Source, I think, or plus Mountain. Seems best to me. Trigger some fields. Not even to attack with the Rex Age. Said at least I'm good at Magic Online. I mean, I guess sure. I'm okay. I'm 2-2 in this league, so I'm not that good. I think our opponent's just having fun, honestly, but he could be tilted. Anger? Sure. No, I'll just have fun. Oh, he's just going to concede. I was going to attack and then Scapeshift. Well, GG's. We got the 3-2. Not too exciting. I think this deck is fine. I'm not sure if the Uros are worth it. Seems like they were good. Like, we played against multiple combo decks where they weren't that good, but like against Blue Eye Control, they were really good there. Like, it just gave us a couple more spells to cast on one card. Like, on one Uro, I think we cast it 3 times. We cast or maybe 4. We cast the top side of it, the 3 mana side, twice, and then escaped it twice. And he just had counters for all of it, and we didn't have enough mountains in play. I definitely am going to run this deck through a couple more leagues. In the player store, I'm still likely to play Tron. I think I'm pretty close to locked in unless like there's major changes to the format. It's just my best deck. Look for some more leagues of that coming as well. But hope you enjoyed the content. If you liked it, please subscribe. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. I had a good time in this league. Hope you had a good time watching, and till next time, thank you so much.